Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Support for the community programming provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Wow, it is Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day in America, and we are celebrating all those people who keep the peace and in America. Oh, Peter, you could play that beautiful Black Horse.
My ex-father-in-law was Black Horse Air Cavalry in Vietnam, so this is probably his regimental march.
Well, it's very interesting. I'm sorry, I got in the middle of a. I'm double duty here.
You're
everyone.
dunkening.
Yes, listen. This is the WOW Westfield and Weekend Show. That's Peter Coles in the big square, and I am the big square sitting above him. And I am happy to be here and to celebrate our veterans and all the soldiers who make America safe and enjoy and create peace around the world. Let's put it that way. That's their main focus. They are all about peace. Now, the Black Horse Troop March, this is an interesting thing because it says Sousa's love. That's John Philip Sousa's march. Okay, love of horses is reflected in this march, dedicated to the mounted troops of a Cleveland National Guard unit. Their exclusive use of black horses was the inspiration for the title. Once known as the 1st City Troop of Cleveland, was originally an independent militia group and has had a long and distinguished history since its formation in 1877. And so I think that probably the Black Horse, they continued this honoring of the Black Horse Troop because they were in the Spanish-American War and they really had a history with the National Guard. But he was not in the National Guard. Your grandfather, was he?
He was regular. He was Army Aviation.
And did they have horses?
No, they're
certainly
air
aviation
air
troops.
Air cav.
Oh.
So the air cavalry came out of the original tradition, I believe. That's what I'm trying to find out right now.
The air cavalry. Now, cavalry indicates that they're on horseback, but I can't picture a horse coming down on a parachute or in airlines or whatever. I mean, tell me.
Well, I'm looking at the logo for the Cav, and it's the same logo that they used for his aircraft, for his helicopter unit. He flew a helicopter gunship.
Interesting. Oh, interesting. Well, John Philip Sousa was the premier march. He's called a March King in America. And all of his marches are all inspiring. And but I thought this Black Horse Troop idea, this was actually written in 1924. And that's very late in life, I think, for John Philip Sousa, who was there at the turn of the century. But interesting. And I guess it must be the Marines. This is a Marine marching band that you just heard. The Black Horse Troop from the complete marches of John Philip Sousa. So you got to continue talking.
It says in 1960, the regiment received its first organic aviation asset, the Separate Aviation Company, assistance, surveillance, and transport missions. In 1964, the regiment returned to the United States and was stationed at Fort Meade, Maryland for 2 years. Until it received orders in 1966 to deploy to Vietnam.
Right.
The Black Horse arrived in Vietnam 7 September. The air troop arrived in December. At that time, the regiment was equipped with M113 armored cavalry assault vehicles, M48A3 tanks, and later the M55-1 Sheridan. The air cavalry troop was now called as Air Troop, had a mix of OHA 6 Scout helicopters, UH-1 1H Hueys, and later AH-1 Cobra attack helicopters. He flew Hueys, he said.
Oh, interesting.
So this was his troop.
So
he played his regimental march.
Right. Now, the word cavalry then refers not to somebody mounted now.
Well, you're mounted on an aircraft.
Mounted on an aircraft. Oh.
And so mounted usually meant, you're
I'm riding on my horse.
Right, but that evolved into a tank.
Yahoo!
That evolved into a tank.
Right.
And then that even evolved into a helicopter.
Ah, interesting.
So anything other than a foot soldier was probably considered a mounted type.
Did I meet your grandfather at your wedding?
Wasn't grandfather. It was my ex-father-in-law.
Oh, your ex-father-in-law. Oh, okay. Got it.
Great man. Bill Morey. Wonderful guy.
Interesting.
And that sparked his grandson, my son's interest in joining the National Guard. He's out now, but he joined the Army National Guard,
right,
as a helicopter mechanic flying the Blackhawks, the successor to the Huey.
Yeah. I wonder if he didn't fly out of Westover here or in this area, or did he?
I'm not sure. Yeah. No, they weren't stationed here. No, he went right to Vietnam.
Interesting. Well,
he was recently reunited last fall. I think the family went down to North Carolina.
Right.
And he was reunited he was flying a gunship. They got a call to suppress some enemy fire.
Right.
In the meantime, they found out there were several people who were really, really injured. And against their orders, they flew in, landed, got some people out. They sacrificed their extra weaponry,
right,
to load people on board and evacuated them out because they knew there was no other assets that could do it.
Oh my God!
And he met the guy he saved.
So wonderful. So many stories like that in all the wars in American history, in the world history. The soldier is there and puts his life on the line for us. And lately, although now that we have a defense, a Department of War rather than a Department of Defense, it seems like it's more, they're trying to stress that power, that whatever. But indeed, soldiers are out there helping people in lots of different ways. And we got to give credit. I never was a soldier. I guess I was a soldier of Christ. Isn't that what we became when we were confirmed or something?
That is part of it, yeah.
I think we were or whatever. So I guess in that way I'm. Well, can a lapsed Catholic be a soldier of Christ? I suppose.
Actually, you know what? Anybody can.
Yeah. Well, it's anybody that wants to spread a message of love, acceptance, and understanding in the world and peace. Which both Christ and Muhammad and Buddha all preached that same mission. And it's very interesting to me. If you take the war out of soldiery, it then becomes about peace and helping. And gosh, the everyone, especially here in Westfield, you run into the 104 Air National Guard.
Yeah, the members.
The members there, like our great John Velas, our senator, who's deployed now, I think.
He wasn't the 104th, though. He's regular Army.
Oh, he's regular Army. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's Judge Advocate Corps for the regular Army.
Oh, my gosh. I had no idea. I thought it was National Guard because he's not full-time. He's only activated every now and then.
Yeah, he's reserve.
That's what he meant. The reserve. So, and he's stationed here at the 104th, right?
No, I believe works out of Westover. The Army. So there's different units.
Explain this to us.
There's different units all over the place. So the two units we have in Westfield,
right,
is the 104th Fighter Wing,
right,
which right now is semi-dormant because their last F-15 is left. They're getting geared up for the F-35.
It's coming here in the springtime.
Yeah. They're getting geared up for the F-35.
Yeah.
And then the other unit, which is still active, is the Army Aviation Unit. And I can't remember the designation for it, and Timmy will kill me for this, but
right,
because it was his unit.
Uh-huh.
It is a detachment that we have here. It's part of a bigger unit that's in 3 states. And their primary job is medical helicopter.
Right.
Which is the Black Hawk, but it's a medical version of it.
Right.
And then the other thing that they have are the Kiowa Scout helicopters.
Oh, I see.
So those are the 2 assets that are there.
Yeah.
But those are they're both aviation assets. There's no, and then the other asset we have in town is obviously the National Guard Armory.
Right.
Downtown, right across the street.
It's right around the corner from us.
Right, which is a transportation and logistics unit.
It's so interesting, this armory. I've driven by it for years, and the folks in the Westfield area, it's on the way up Franklin Street, on the way up to the Berkshires. So everyone passes this armory.
They don't even know it's there. That's
No. And so it is about transportation. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's transportation and logistics. They move things, big things.
Oh, and there are people planning in there, apparently, right?
Yeah, and they have assets that are containerized. So some of their assets are built into shipping containers. And you'll see them in the back of the big trucks there. And there's different mission modes in each container. So they're not really I'm sure they're coded as to what they do, but going down the street, you have no idea what they could be moving around in there.
Yeah, wow.
There could be electronics packages.
Sure.
There could be communications packages.
Sure.
There could be anything. Ordnance packages. Who knows?
There could be packages for Santa Claus. Right. Perhaps. I don't know.
They do that, and that's called Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots. There we go. It all comes back. It all boils around.
And that's a Marine. Toys for Tots, I think, is a Marine.
It's Marine.
Yeah.
It's a Marine. And interestingly enough, they're out there doing their work, but they've been told they are not allowed to wear their uniforms. Recently, there's a restriction about their wearing their uniforms while they do this. I don't get it, but at any rate, so
the government employees are not supposed to fundraise while acting in a government capacity. Is I believe what the deal is, because I know that police departments, when they used to have the big fundraiser for the police association,
right,
there was a lot of weirdness going on because they'd get calls from a third party saying that they represented the Westfield Police Association for whatever.
Gosh. Yeah.
Remember those days? And so, but it's because that the police association members cannot directly fundraise because they're government employees, police officers. They can't do that. So So they had to hire another company it was comprised of ex-police officers that formed a company to help these organizations fundraise.
And it's so interesting. We, as seniors, I always get nervous when I'm answering a phone and somebody is saying, could you donate to us over the phone or whatever? And
right.
And the Police Athletic, is it Police Athletic?
At the time it was, yes.
Yeah. And they would ask you to put $10 as an envelope on your door, in an envelope, and they would come and pick it up. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, geez, this would be a great scam. I could go around the world or around the neighborhood and pick up $10, whatevers. But so I've stopped giving to the Police Athletic League over the airways, as I just don't like anything over the phone now these days. I think
there's too many. There's far too many scam calls out there.
Oh my gosh! And if I get another scam call, listen, I'm going to alert them right now. Medicare, your folks who call me and say that your Medicare is out and you need to do something. Medicare first. These are fake calls, everyone. If you get them, don't. Ignore them and just hang up.
Most of them are insurance companies trying to get your business, and they represent themselves a little loosely.
Very loosely. Very, very loosely.
Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes they're straight outright scam calls. Yeah. Sometimes they're salesmen, a little bit misrepresenting themselves, trying to get your business.
A lot misrepresenting themselves, because if you read the fine print,
I'm annoyed at my doctor's office right now.
Why?
Because
let's get this out in the open. A rant
because
from Pete.
They partnered with a company called Insight, and my doctor, who's really is a friend of mine, walked out of the room, and then in walks this guy and gives me this whole song and dance about. Well, your doctor's recommended you for a blood pressure cuff and this at home and this, that, and the other thing. And okay, so I get the thing on Friday.
Right.
I've gotten 7 phone calls since Friday. Have you set it up? They keep leaving messages.
No.
When are you going to take your first reading? This is calling from the doctor's office. And I'm like, no, you're calling from a company called Insight.
Yeah.
You happen to be embedded in my doctor's office, and I'm not sure what the financial relationship is on that, but you're getting to be annoying. I told them they want to call me every other day or every other day saying, are you feeling okay?
Oh man.
Are you depressed?
Oh gosh.
I told those people, I'm like, you know what? I know when I need to go to the doctor's. You're going to unenroll me from this part of it right now. And if you keep talking and try to keep me in this part of the program, you're going to unenroll me from everything. I'm going to report you to the state attorney general.
Well, it's called supposedly
for high pressure tactics.
Preventive care, but it really sets, what's the word? It sets up an anxiety provoking situation. They're creating anxiety. So whatever. But hey, Pete. Look at our Tree Jubilee. If you read the newspaper yesterday morning, where you are today, see we're recording on Monday, so I get all kinds of confused. So it's Veterans Day where you are. Where we are, it isn't Veterans Day. But in the paper yesterday morning, where you are, it had a whole thing on the Tree Jubilee, which opens this weekend. So I thought, my God, the season is here. Why don't we play John Pizzarelli's version of Sleigh Ride? I'll tell you all about it with Kathy Bradford a little later in the program. But I want you to listen to this version, because forget that it is a Christmas song and just listen to the beautiful tones and what John Pizzarelli does with his voice and his instrument, the guitar. This is John Pizzarelli's instrumental version of Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride. Here it is.
Underwriting for the community programming is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here. Where will the superintendent spotlight shine next? Join Stefan Zaporowski and Chris Rogers every Thursday at 9 a.m. to find out. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Wow, it is Tuesday. It is Veterans Day, November 11th, 2025 and counting. Today
Look, Pete finally changed the bumps. Did you notice?
Yeah. What are those bumps?
I finally got a burst of creative energy. God, it's been tough. Mm-hmm. I went home last week after my shift here, and I cranked out new cross promos with the new logo and call letters and everything.
Right.
And I cranked out a new legal ID that sounds like, the community radio that we know and love.
Right.
And so now I've updated. I found a way to separate your original track.
My original track. What's
the
that?
original? So here's, I just adapted and I was able to pull out just your vocal track because when I edited, I had all the music and stuff for the cross promo.
Right, sure.
Along with Jay laughing.
Yes. I remember.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was able to find a way to extract just that.
Oh.
Put in the new call letters. I'll show you.
Oh, here.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, it's Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD.
I did it. Look at you. You got the new call letters in with
found
me.
Some technology.
Yeah, there we go.
I was dreading having to figure out how to edit all this.
Oh, my God. Oh,
and then I found a way to... It's called stems, where it separates the tracks. So I was able to pull just your vocal track out and re-edit it.
Love it. I love it, Peter.
Unless you want to recut it, but I think
No.
No.
Well, we could recolor. Maybe that's a younger voice of mine. I don't know if my voice has got old or not. Hey, Pete.
Yeah, because you got a birthday coming up soon, right?
Oh my God! Next week is my 80th birthday. Everyone, send money, will you? Yeah. I'm actually thinking of
what day next week?
It's November 20th. What day is that? I don't even know. It's Friday.
That might be the day the truck might be ready.
Oh, good. Well, I'll be glad to
come out to Auburn with me and come get it.
Yes, it will be part of my birthday celebration, which I'm going to
get trained on the new truck.
I think I'm going to have a celebration at Tribeca with anybody that wants. You come down and have a drink at Tribeca on November 20th or whatever if you're around. John Eaton and I have been working on lots of projects there. Well, but Pete, while I've got you, somehow or other, I can't get into my Yahoo to send a Zoom invitation to Denny Akins. Would you mind sending a Zoom invitation to Dennis and Kathy, just in case either one of them? Kathy Bradford is joining us at 2. Denny has got a cold and would have come in, and so consequently, he wants to keep us all healthy, and so he's staying at home and Zooming in, supposedly at 1:30, 2 minutes from now. So
I don't mind having a sick day. He can cough on me all he wants.
Oh, you don't mind? Oh, God, yeah. Well, you're not 80 years old, Although I got my flu shot and everything, will you send it out to him because he's probably sitting there waiting for it?
It's probably the same one. Let me start it first, and then we can go back from there.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm sure. So everybody, let me tell you that I have had a great weekend. I have been spending time working on Westfield and weekend stuff. I mean, it never ends, of course, for a not-for-profit that has so much happening in December, as you'll hear later in the program, that we don't ever stop. We go right from Pumpkin Fest into December Fest, and lots of my family members and friends have said, where has he disappeared to? Well, I come up to breathe, let's say maybe the week after next or so, because then everything will be planned and I'll know I have to be here, etc., rather than there.
I was calling Kenny today,
right,
about the Penguin Plunge in January, because his schedule now is so booked out so far that I have to make sure I lock him up now, and he puts it in his calendar.
Oh my gosh, sure. I mean, getting stuff into the calendar is something else. Getting it on a rack card. Our rack cards are being printed this week. That will have all of the December Fest activities. You can go down Westfield on weekends and preview them. They are always being updated as we progress, but they're at westfieldonweekends.com. But so I've been working on the show. We have an art show. We've established this relationship with Tribeca, and we are debuting our art show there this month, which is a combination of two of our shows, two of our favorite exhibits from the past 2 years, one featuring the various families who represent the world, cultures from around the world, who are residents and vital participants in life in Westfield. And the other one are vital 80 and to 100-year-old folks. And these wonderful photographs by Billy Hughes are now up at Tribeca and will be up as part of December Fest and beyond with them. They're on the walls. They look beautiful. You can go over and see if you can identify some of these really well-known Westfield folks and some unknowns. And you can also read their journey stories, telling how they got from here or there to here. There to here.
You still have a cat photo you owe me.
Oh my God, I got so much work here. Put that on my schedule. Yeah. And James Johnson Corwin always keeps me hopping because we're setting up our December Fest, the exhibit, which is based on Winter Wonderland, and that song you just heard without the lyrics, Sleigh Ride. And so,
all right, Bob, it's time for you to shift your focus over to the camera by the monitor.
Oh my gosh.
Because the master of the universe is here.
No, you're kidding me. He's got a cold, though. And look at that smile. Still, you have Peter?
I know.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's proving it. This is like, Denny.
Hi there.
Yeah,
How
listen.
are you?
Yeah, good. I was just thinking
nice
about.
To see you. Hi, Peter.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah. Peter didn't mind your coming in because he wants a sick day.
Well, I would feel guilty if anyone got my cold. So
I work through double pneumonia. Sick day's no big deal.
there you go.
Oh,
Good
no.
Lord.
No. Hey, do you get a flu shot? Because Peter has not got it, and you're not getting a flu shot or a COVID shot this year, or are you?
I was told by my doctor no more COVID shots.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because did you get
I
pericarditis
got a flu
or
shot
something?
already, and I'm getting a COVID shot. I'm scheduled to get it next Saturday, but I might have to postpone it because of my cold.
Oh, is that it? That if you have a cold, you can't get a COVID?
Well, it's just a personal, I don't get vaccines when I'm ill.
Oh,
You know, when my system is already producing the antibodies, I don't like to put
right.
other substances in.
Yeah,
It's just
doctors
my
don't usually
personal-
recommend that when you're
Right,
already
right.
sick. They say hold off
Because
a
then
little
if
bit.
you don't know if you're having a side effect to the vaccine or if it's the cold that's get you. So yeah, my doctor wants me to get a COVID shot. Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're 65 years or older,
Oh, definitely.
That's a good call,
talk
yeah.
to your doctor, but they're recommending
new-
that certainly.
The new recommendations, if you're 65 and older, they want you to get. They're recommending out of the CDC that you get one every 6 months. If you're 65, if you're under 65, they recommend that you get one per year.
So now I'm supposed to get 6 months from now another COVID shot?
Yes, every 6 months.
Wow.
Actually, you can get one every 2 months now, but they're recommending every 6 months out of Washington.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
I was counting the number. I've changed. Now, this is for everybody out there. All right. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and she said that she had 19, she was taking 19 pills. And I was thinking, oh, God, so I counted my pills, and I take like 9 medications a day. Okay. And that includes a multivitamin. So I guess you wouldn't call that
That's
a pill.
not really a medication.
Nah. But the rest of them are all been prescribed by my doctor, okay? So I've been taking them at night, and just because I thought it was better to take them at night. And then I
Why?
thought to myself, maybe
Why
it's
did you think it
better.
was better to take them at night?
A little birdie told me. An albatross, I don't know what the hell.
I love it when the question
A
was asked. You
vulture.
went, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, huh?
Yeah, one of those vultures that has been going around, they're over my house all the time just waiting for Bob to kick the bucket, So at any rate, this little vulture told me. No, I don't know how I started it, but I started taking them at night. And then I started to think, this is probably,
Your stomach can tolerate that at night?
well, it hasn't been tolerating it,
That's-
apparently.
Yeah, that's why they suggest you take it during the day, because a lot of times those vitamins to pills and stuff expand in your stomach.
Yeah.
And it's not good when you're trying to lay down. Like if I have even like dessert too late, I start getting acid reflux and I start coughing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then I got to
It-
sleep
it
in a
really,
recliner.
It really depends on it's really unique to the individual medication, but a good rule of thumb is you always go over at your annual physical, you should go over your medications with your doctor and ask him specifically, is there a better time to take this particular meds, and split them up if you have to, because some medicines they want you to take with food.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have problems if you take it with food. Some medicines, they don't want you to take it with food.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some
There's
medicines are better in your body when you're moving around, not when you're laying down, like Peter suggests, and sleeping.
Yeah.
So
There's
so
one
really
pill they
should
told me to
talk
take for my thyroid is to take it separate and a half an hour before everything else.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
makes sense. Yeah.
I never even realized that there are pills that you're not allowed to take with food. Isn't that
Well, it's
funny?
not- yeah, there are, and there's all kinds of, you could look at every individual medicine up yourself and see when's the opportune time to take it. But
Right.
doctors will tell you.
Yeah. Well,
Just
okay.
like
So,
there's certain drugs you can't take with grapefruit juice.
oh yeah,
Grapefruit juice is the no-no
Oh, yeah.
for certain classes of drugs.
yeah,
Yeah, because it blows their potency.
yeah. That acidity maybe or something.
Something
whatever.
about what the compounds in grapefruit are.
Wow.
Well, I
It
don't think
affects
it's
their-
just acidity, Bob, because if that's the case, orange juice is also very acidic, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not orange juice, it's just grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
So
Very, very interesting. Well, so I have all these pills, okay, and as you know, I had a little incident where I took two of the. I was going to say dopamine, but it's not dopamine. What the hell is it? It's a diltiazem. Okay, so I took diltiazem. My blood pressure collapsed. I fell on the floor. I was
Bob OD'd himself.
Oh, yeah, I ended up in the hospital. You heard all that whole story. All right, so I decided I got to eliminate this, and I got to find a way that I know whether I've taken the pills or not, other than the pill box, because the pill box, somehow or other, I get confused on the pill box.
Bob needs the package.
why do you get confused?
I
on
don't
a pill
know.
box?
They have pharmacies now, Bob, that you can go that they put all your pills into a little sealed package, and you take the package every day. And once you take the package for the day, then you're done.
You mean that
Well,
you
they're
can?
not, no, actually, they've
What is
advanced
it?
from even that, Peter. Now they have places that pack them for the time of day you're taking them, morning, noon.
Oh,
and
okay.
night.
All right.
So they'll pre-pack your morning drugs, your noontime drugs, and your evening drugs.
Does CVS and Walgreens do that?
I don't think so.
I think
No.
these are
I think it's mostly the mail away.
Yeah, CVS Caremark might do it.
Oh, interesting.
I've never seen them do it, but I
Caremark.
think they
I've never
might.
seen it.
Yeah. Well, I should bring my
this is-
display.
you talk to
Dennis
your doctor.
has seen it at the house, where I have this shoebox, okay? And in the shoebox is the pill box, but the pill box, I don't use any longer. But the pill box is there in case this fails me, okay? So I have all the pills on one side of the pill box, and I move it to the other side of the pill box after I've done it. Now, above the pills, in a pen in a pen, I've written Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever day it is. Well, that turned out to be an incorrect way of doing it because Monday turns into Tuesday, and then the next week it becomes a Wednesday. I don't know. Okay, so all right.
Well, Bob, you're starting with the premise, though, that the problem I have with anyone like you that has multiple medications.
Yeah.
And
Cuckoo
it's an
like me.
individual choice. But rule number one, absolutely talk to your doctor. Rule number two, it doesn't seem logical to me ever to take all your pills together.
No?
No.
This is Bob in the morning. This is what's going on.
Think
in his,
about it. I mean, you're making it easy for you, but those medicines were not made necessarily to be completely interactive with all the other medicines that you're taking. They're studied individually in your system. So yes, there may not be a lethal interaction, but the fact that you have 9 drugs all going to your system competing for space in your blood system at the same time,
Take me,
to me, is
take
not
me.
practical.
Hey Dennis, here's the background music for Bob taking his pills.
What is that?
That's from the Coyote and the Roadrunner. That's the Acme Powerhouse music.
Oh, I love it.
The acne.
All right, yeah. All right, so
You really ought to talk to your doctor.
yeah, I got
A
it
lot of
because
people-
now I also I have one pill that I take at night. That is a baby aspirin that I take at night.
Well, you take all your pills at night, first of all.
I know. Now this week
thinking about it, yeah.
I switched taking them to the morning, and I did it gradually by adding one pill every morning. It was a crazy thing. So now
That's okay, I get you.
if the aspirin bottle is on the top of the shoebox that has the pill box inside, then that means that I have already taken the pills that are inside, and I'm waiting for my
For the day.
nighttime
I got
pills.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So then I go, then in the morning, then I move the pills from one side of the box to the other to show that I have taken the pill. All right. Oh, it's so complicated. Now that I think about it, this is so damn complicated.
that
It's a wonder I'm even
complicated.
standing here. I don't know.
I mean, it's
Maybe I ought to pay you to come down and feed me the pills every day.
No, thank you. If it's a question of taking your pills all at once or not taking them, yeah, it's probably better to take them all at once. But think about your body. I mean, I know a lot of people that take multiple medicines, but they sometimes give it like a half hour between.
So,
Just
do you
to let
think
one
then I
get
should
in
be
there.
okay? So I've got 9 pills. That'll take me 4 hours.
Well, no, I
No, it
think
will
you
take
should
me
talk
2
to-
hours.
I think you should always default to rule number one.
What is that?
Talk to your doctor.
Oh,
He may say, take these 3 together.
oh, all
Give
right.
yourself a little break. Take these 3. And then these other ones you can take at night. And I don't care.
All right, all right. Just make me feel good, Denny. Are you up to as many pills as I am? Peter, how
No,
many have you
except
taken?
that
What do you got?
I only take 3 every day.
Yeah.
But I also take every 8 weeks, I have to take an injection.
Oh,
And every 4 weeks, I take another injection. So I
Oh.
have two, they're called biologic drugs.
oh, okay.
And they stay in my system for, one stays in my system for 2 months. The other one stays in my system for a month.
Oh,
you know.
interesting. For you, Peter,
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you
but
on a
those are
lot of meds
self-injections.
yourself?
I'm on 7.
7. 7 lucky meds. So, do you have a similar system?
I do the lineup method, but I'm really good about I take them at the same time every day,
Yeah,
and
that's good.
and it's a
Peter.
routine.
Yeah,
I
but
have
you're-
my routine.
So you're taking, but Denny, he's
And I have
taking
to
7
separate-
meds all at once, just like me.
So I'm not all at once, no, because
Well,
I take my
there's not
thyroid.
There's not necessarily anything wrong with that. It's just you got to check with your doctor.
Oh, all right.
It could be an
yeah.
optimal way.
Yeah.
I mean, also, it should say on your pill box, on your pill container, how you're supposed to take it.
I had to separate out my thyroid medication because of that.
Yeah, yeah,
and I didn't find that out from my doctor. I found that out in the hospital.
Oh,
Well, also, it's probably it's not on your pill bottle. It's not on your pill bottle.
To take it separately, no, it's not.
Really? No.
It's
Well,
not. They
sometimes
said you
there's
can.
optimal ways you can take
Right.
it, and not up.
Right.
Right.
They said you can take it all at the same time, but it works better if it's
Right.
taken separately. So
Right.
as soon as I get up in the morning, I take that and then, I work through the rest of my morning, take my shower, whatever. And then by the time I've done all that, enough time has elapsed where I can take the rest of them.
My point, Bob, about the multiple medicines all at once is not
Right.
necessarily a medical perspective,
right.
because doctors would probably say, I don't care, just take them.
Yeah.
Because it's always better to take them than not. But
Right.
it's like if you were having, you need 5 different food nutrients a day.
Right.
Why would you take them all at once?
Yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
separating them, for one, for taste and stuff like that. But you're not taking pills for
Yeah.
taste, I realize.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it could be that you're making them less effective in your body than you want to. I mean, you're very careful now about what you eat.
Oh, sure I am. Oh, absolutely.
Right. So why would you be more careful about what you eat than you are with medicines that you're putting in your body? Medicine is food of
Yeah,
sorts.
of course.
It's not, doesn't
You,
have
you know,
nutrients
it's
in it.
interesting. So I everybody, you know how I was saying every night I have popcorn. I decided that because popcorn is not good for GERD, the dreaded GERD, that I now
Why is popcorn not good for GERD?
it makes you you get GERD when you eat popcorn. Apparently,
Why? I never heard that. Is
No?
it because of the?
I
Well,
don't.
you're not even cooking it in oil. You're
No.
air frying it. Right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I mean, what is it about popcorn that the GERD is caused by, the relation, the putting out of excess stomach acid.
Oh,
So what popcorn does not seem to be,
maybe it's
something-
gaseous or something. I don't know. Maybe
it might be gaseous.
Yeah.
But
Well, here's what I've done. I was always taking it with my apple cider vinegar cocktail. My apple
well,
cider
that would give
vinegar
you GERD.
cocktail
Apple
is
cider
water and
vinegar
apple
will give
cider
you
vinegar.
GERD.
Huh?
well, that's very acidic.
Oh, yeah. So I was taking both of those at night. So now for my treat in the afternoon, I am having apple cider vinegar and my popcorn. So I don't have it at night. And I
So
found
you're
that
not laying down. It's not that you're having it at night. It's like lay down.
lay down. Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
people,
That
they're gonna
laying
get GERD
down is not.
because they're
Do
laying
not
down.
lay down. You have to stand up.
Right.
And something said to me that, or I also
Or
realized.
sitting, you can sit as well.
I can sit.
Sitting, you won't get GERD if you sit up.
No, exactly. Yeah. And I've noticed that that's helped me. And the other interesting thing is the ACV, the apple cider vinegar. It's the reason why I've lost some weight is because of the apple cider vinegar. It speeds up your metabolism. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And
I did, yeah.
and so
And
I thought to
also-
myself, why am I speeding up my metabolism before I go to bed? That's kind of like stupid, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily.
No.
I mean, you're digesting. First of all, probably your largest meal of the day is at dinner time. So, in fact, if you're having
Right.
that apple cider vinegar before that, you're aiding in the digestion of your biggest meal.
Oh, well, that's a good one. So I've done good work by moving everything to the afternoon.
Well, I think
okay.
so. I think
Yeah.
so. But,
Now,
but
here's
you got
the-
to realize when you're talking about GERD, getting back to GERD, which
Yeah.
is serious
Right.
and very uncomfortable.
Right.
Nothing is going to exacerbate GERD more than apple cider vinegar mixed with water.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing it
That's
right.
pure-
So
I mean, it's
yeah.
a
Well, I
highly
noticed
acidic.
that. Yeah.
Vinegar is highly acidic, as is apples.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, apples too, because they oftentimes say to you, have an
it's a
apple
fruit.
an
Fruits-
hour before you go to bed.
Well, yeah, it's not apples alone is not as acidic as apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, fruits in general are more acidic foods than mashed potatoes, for example.
Oh, I
Unless-
love mashed
Unless
potatoes.
you're putting butter in them, fats can
Yeah.
release can
Yeah.
give you a lot of GERD.
Wow, that
That's
I got to think about that. So so I've moved to everything now, Peter. The only thing if I could get away from my addiction to Eskimo pies. Is there a way that I could stop this addiction to Eskimo
Listen, I keep
pies?
Joe Didi in business, so you know.
Oh my God.
You know who doesn't eat Eskimo pies?
Who?
Eskimos. So,
Yeah, 'cause they came out of the-
everybody eat Eskimo pies. Go be with an Eskimo.
Didn't they come out of like the Middle Atlantic states or something? Eskimo pies.
Yeah, I don't even know why they call them Eskimo pies.
I am
It was the
so
branding. It was a
addicted.
branding gimmick.
Yeah.
It's probably politically incorrect to call it an Eskimo
Yeah.
pie.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the other night. This is addiction in action. I eat my one Eskimo pie. That's the treat that I get at around 7:30, and I'm trying to.
I thought popcorn was your treat.
Yeah, but I moved it to the afternoon now. I'm having that
So
as
now
my
you have
afternoon
a
treat.
nighttime treat and a daytime.
Yes, 2 treats. Okay, trick
You're
or
eating
treat.
Pop-Tarts for breakfast?
No, I don't like Pop-Tarts. They got all that sugar on it. I hate it. No. Peanut butter for
Eskimo
breakfast.
pies don't have any sugar.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. But they do make a non-fat version of Eskimo pies. But this is how bad it was.
You should go to Maine and get the original whoopie pies. The
I should.
homemade ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is me. We're watching television, and I said, "It's time, James. Could you just hold the broadcast so that I can go out and get my Eskimo pie?" I go, and there's no Eskimo pies in the fridge.
Oh, no.
So yeah.
Freezer.
I said, "What time is it?" He said, "It's like 7:45." I said, "Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna go whatever to the store." So
You are an addict.
yeah, I ended up at CVS downtown because somehow or other the Big Y was closed. It maybe closes at 8 on some nights or 9, and maybe it was 9 o'clock or something. Okay. So I go to CVS and it says 2 for 1, and I said I'm in deal, Well, I didn't read it right, and it turned out that it was wrong, and the Eskimo pies for $5.79 for
Right.
my
Yeah,
2
they're more
packages, okay, are now like $11. And the woman was very angry at me because she wanted to close, even though the store closed at 10. It was like 9, and she was saying, "Oh, huh." And I said, "Sir, ma'am, I read the sign wrong. You have this big sign there, and I read it wrong." And yeah. So I said, "To hell with this. Give me the $11 worth of Eskimo pies. I bring them home." And then I ate one, and I sat there and I
She
said,
probably
"I
would have
gotta.
more
I'm
sympathy
I'm
for
good."
you if you just told her you were an addict.
Oh no, I know. Oh,
See,
true.
Bob needs to
then
get Walmart Plus. You
Oh.
see, With Walmart Plus, you can order up your whoopie pie and it'll be delivered to you in an hour or less for an extra $10.
Well, these aren't whoopie pies.
No,
The
these
whoopie
are
pies are different
Eskimo.
products.
Same
There's a
thing,
little
Eskimo pies.
No.
No,
It's
they're not.
no.
They have to be
Whoopie pies
chocolate
are
covered to be Eskimo
pancake.
pies?
Yeah, chocolate covered
Ice
white
cream.
stuff. White stuff,
Oh.
whatever it is.
It's
You-
frosting.
No. And Eskimo pies is ice cream, chocolate covered
ice
ice
cream.
cream on all sides.
A whoopie pie is graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate.
No, I would say a graham. I would say a whoopie pie is like a
Well, they
a
make
cake,
them now with cake and
chocolate
frosting.
cake with
Well, that's
with.
because Big Y makes them like that. But the packaged ones at Walmart
Oh.
are not. They're graham crackers and chocolate
Oh,
and maybe not marshmallow, maybe frosting or something. I
oh,
don't know.
all right. Well, at any rate, hey, I've got a question before I play another song. Today is World Antibody Awareness Week. It's part of Antibody Awareness Week. Isn't that interesting that we've been talking about the medications we take? Why are antibodies called antibodies? Because anti means against. So something that's against the body doesn't seem like it's important. I mean, like, I wouldn't want an antibody in my system, would I? Explain
I don't
that,
think
Denny.
I don't think it literally means against your body. I think it means against the bad stuff in your body. You know.
So why isn't it called anti bad stuff, anti evil? Why is it
know.
called antibody? I don't know. And antibodies, they're a good thing, right? Antibodies are a good thing. No?
No. Well, I mean, they're good in the sense that if you have a bacteria in your system, yes, the antibodies will destroy it. That's in that sense, it's good. Yeah, antibodies is not something that you're going to take just to feel better. If don't have a bacteria in your system, they're not going to do good for you.
You can't put them in a
Antibodies-
pill. There's no
Yeah,
pills that
there's
are.
antibody pills.
Oh.
Sorry.
I got to become aware during Awareness Week, Antibody Awareness Week, everyone.
Mixed up with like probiotics.
Yeah, I wonder. Is it
Well,
like
probiotics and antibodies are two different things.
Yeah, but you got in the word
Anti-
probiotics, pro means for in Latin.
I think you're mixing
Anti
up,
is against.
Yeah, but you think it's not antibodies; it's antibiotics.
Yeah, different thing.
It's a different thing.
Antibody or immunoglobulin is a large Y-shaped protein belonging to the immunoglobulin superfamily, which is used by the immune system to identify and neutralize antigens such as bacteria and viruses, including those that can cause disease.
Yeah, that sounds like a positive thing. So when you have the word anti in it, it sounds like it's a name.
No, but antibiotics
Yeah.
and probiotics work with your system. You're putting healthy flora into your gut,
Right.
where your immune system is pretty much based,
Right.
and it helps it flourish. And,
Right.
And antibiotics is something that there's good biotics and bad biotics. There's good things in your body.
Probiotic, antibiotic.
Yeah. Probiotics are things that your body likes to have in it. Antibiotics fight the things that your body does not like.
But that
Like
sounds
if you
like it's
get-
positive.
If you can, for example,
I don't. I hate to say it's all
anything that
semantics,
helps you
isn't
fight
it?
against
What?
sickness, be anti. If you're
Anti.
fighting an illness in your body.
It's against the illness, which is good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, Warren Zevon, who I have learning to love so much. Do you know Warren Zevon? He was just
I'm not that familiar with his music.
Yeah.
I know him. I know who he is.
According to Dave Letterman, who did his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Warren Zevon has ballad songs and And then he has songs about werewolves. He did Werewolves of London. Remember Werewolves of London? But if you listen to Warren Zevon, oh my God, I've suddenly discovered him. And so I thought, well, I played John Pizzarelli. Why don't I play another Johnny thing? So this is called When Johnny Strikes the Band, and it's Warren Zevon. You're going to listen to more Warren Zevon after you hear this. Incredible When Johnny Strikes the Band.
Dry your eyes, my little friend. Let me take you by the hand. Freddie, get ready. Rock steady when Johnny strikes up the band. They'll be rocking in the project, walking down along the strand. Freddie, get ready. Rock steady when Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the band. Of the keys, you put your mind at ease. He's guaranteed to please, backed by popular demand. Look around, my little friend. Jubilation in the land. Ready, get ready. Rock steady when Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the band. Yeah. Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the band. Got it.
Support for the community programming provided by the Dunkin' Donuts shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Want to know what's trending at Westfield Technical Academy? Join host Kevin Daly and Carol Groom to find out all things Tiger. Tiger Talk, Thursdays at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM, WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM, WSFD-LP, Westfield.
Wow, look at who's joined us. Kathy Bradford is in the studio. Dennis Akins, Master of the Universe. Kathy Bradford.
Hi, Kathy.
I'm going to say Mistress of the Universe, but that doesn't sound right.
No.
The word mistress
like
has got a
that. What's wrong
bad
with
rap,
Mistress of the
incidentally,
Universe?
everyone. Don't you think so?
That what?
The word mistress gets a bad rap.
Well, I mean, I suppose if you wish to think of the worst.
Because master doesn't sound like mistress to me. I mean, if somebody's master, well, I guess mistress.
Yeah, you're going down the wrong line
Going
right
down
now.
the wrong line
Rabbit
with
hole
the wrong
time.
person.
Again.
Yeah.
I have a question for Dennis.
Yes.
Dennis, when are you going to be down in Maryland again? Because there's a debut rocket launch coming.
When?
They're trying by the first of the year. Rocket Lab is going to be launching their reusable rocket Neutron.
I'm going to be there for New Year's Eve.
They want it. Well, they said they're not going to rush it, but their goal date was to have it go off by the first of the year. And it's going to be
It's definitely being launched from Wallops Island.
Yeah, they built a brand new launch pad down there. It's going to be a direct competitor for Elon Musk and their mainline rocket
SpaceX.
Falcon 9.
Nice.
So they
Yeah,
got a lot of
I'll watch for it. If you let me know when you find out when it is.
they got a lot
We
of
can take it down.
government contracts lined up for that rocket already, because the more launch capability they have, the better. So
Good news for all
We
you.
can see these from the house. That's why he's asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, could you see Alaska from your house as well?
No.
Oh, you can't.
wrong
Oh.
coast, Bob.
Wrong coast. All right. Warren Zevon was actually died in 2003. But Werewolves of London, Lawyers, Guns, and Money, Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner. His third album was Excitable Boy. But apparently he is a classically trained musician. So you got to listen to. The more I listen to this Warren
That
Zevon,
was wonderful.
the
It was
more
a
I
wonderful recording.
love him. You know.
Oh,
You know how
also,
he died?
No, Kath.
You know how
I don't
Warren
know
Zevon
him.
Died?
Pardon?
yeah, 2003.
No, do
2003.
you know how he died?
Do we know how he died? I think he had cancer, actually. And
he
he
didn't.
used
He
to be
had
on Dave
meso-
Letterman's show all the time. And the last time he was on, Dave asked if he had learned
He didn't have
anything.
cancer.
What?
He didn't have cancer. He died of mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma. Oh, my God. That's that asbestos thing.
His
Those
father
commercials
had
have
a-
got to go. Oh, my God. I'm so
His
tired of
father
seeing
had
those
a-
mesothelioma. Not that I want to take anything bad from mesothelioma. We should pay for it. But those commercials go on forever.
Well,
know
it's
the
an
commercials?
important-
Mesothelioma.
important because
Yes.
a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Don't you think so?
Well, you know,
Aren't you annoyed when you see a
no, I'm annoyed by the length of all commercials. It's not just that one.
Oh, all right. Okay. I'm not picking on mesothelioma, but I could edit
Well, a
it.
lot of people got mesothelioma because they didn't realize that breathing in asbestos
Right.
was so dangerous. And
That's
that's
right.
Warren Zevon's father had a carpet company,
Oh.
and a lot of carpets were
fibers.
treated with asbestos
Yep.
because it added to the insulation quality of the carpet.
It also added to
And,
the fire retardancy of the carpet.
Oh, my
Also
gosh.
that.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
also a lot of new musical instruments. They use it in musical instrument building.
Really? Interesting. Well, we got to talk to Ed Orgel about that. I hope, old instruments?
Oh, also, Bob, we have a little bit of breaking news for Veterans Day.
Yes. What?
The parade is still going to happen.
Veterans Day Parade. Okay.
So
Today.
if you are marching, show up at 10:30 at City Hall,
Right.
or arrive at 10 o'clock at City Hall.
Right.
The parade steps off at 10:30, but they are moving the ceremony inside of the school.
Oh, okay. Because it's going to rain or something?
Westfield Middle. I think there's a chance of showers
Okay.
for tomorrow, but they're moving the ceremony into the middle school beginning at 11. So if you're
okay.
going to that this morning, there's your timing.
Okay, that's today, everyone. As
Yes, right, yeah.
as we say in show business, get there and celebrate our veterans. And Warren Zevon is somebody to remember. Go out. He was one of the inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this week, at any rate. Ever been to that? You guys have ever
Yes.
been to the Rock and Roll? You ever been?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
Yes.
If you love music and you know music, it's really worth it.
Right.
And if you're not a huge fan of music, but you're also a fan of football,
Right.
you can buy a combination ticket to both Halls of Fame. They're within 45 minutes of each other.
The Football Hall of Fame is in Cleveland?
No, it's in
It's in
Akron.
Canton.
Canton,
No,
yeah.
it's in Canton.
Canton, but it's a 45-minute drive. I've done both in the same day.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay, there we have it, everyone. Hey, Kath, you've been running all over the place today. Boy, she's everywhere, and she actually last night we had a bingo game. In Kathy's world, it's tonight, but in your world out there, it's yesterday. All right. So,
Yes.
but you're running all over the place today. You've been at the bank.
Well,
you've
that's
been-
because it's Monday. Monday, I don't do office hours. I do other wow work.
Oh my God! And has she done wow work galore? And on top of everything else, you've got your mother with you now.
I do.
Irene is great.
My 89-year-old, fabulous, amazing mother is living with us until April 1st.
Is it?
So,
Oh,
yep,
really?
we have. This is our 5-month stint.
Oh, I see.
So my sister and I separate out 5 months each, and then in the summer we each take a month.
So it's actually 6 months.
It is
6 months.
ultimately,
but
yeah.
It's based. Your summer months are decided by a. You have a fight, and then whoever comes out the winner that gets to choose which month.
No, it's all on my sister. She's still working full time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Whatever she says goes.
Yeah. You're down at the WOW Center, right? It used to be called WOW's Creative Arts Center, but we changed it to the WOW Center now.
Right.
Yeah. You've
Well,
been working on that stuff?
I'm just going to say that I'm about to celebrate my 4th year there, and I'm very excited about this new change, calling it the WOW Center, because the truth is everything that happens in WOW is all under the same umbrella. And so here we all are. I know that some folks thought that the Creative Arts Center was something, and then WOW was something else, and everyone thinks that our office is the welcome center for the city. So we get everyone in our office. But it's good to see our new storefront with our new signage and everything. It looks really great. And we've changed the email. It now says the WOW Center on the email.
You are so good. Oh, my God. That was yesterday. She did that in a day, everyone. Yeah.
No, I did it a bit ago.
No.
But we're right in between our biggest event of the year, which is Pumpkin Fest, where we had so many people enjoying the very best day. And then now we're coming up to our second biggest section, which is December Fest, and we have so many things going on. We're very excited about it.
Oh my God, there is so much happening, and we are about ready to publish our rack card. We're about ready to. You can go online. I think most of the events
you can
are
see
online.
everything. Yeah,
and they start. Believe it or not, this weekend with the Tree Jubilee.
Right.
Yeah. And why is it so? It just seems. Does it seem early to you guys that we're celebrating the holidays?
Well,
but Denny and
it does seem a little early to me. I mean, I understand that these events, people start looking for things now. So I get it why they would do a Tree Jubilee now.
Yeah,
it was before Halloween though. I was like. Before Halloween, are you serious?
That's really early. No.
I was like, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A Hallmark has had on Christmas movies since the beginning of October. I can't even turn it on.
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's awful. Yes. Every time we turn it, and anyone in the room who wants to watch a Christmas movie gets banished for a little while.
Why don't they start doing, they could be doing Hallmark Halloween movies or something.
Well, they did that until October 1st, and then they moved into Christmas. I mean, it is ridiculously early for advertising. But personally, I like that we do Tree Jubilee right now because someone might win a tree.
Yeah,
and then they get to take home this gorgeous tree with all the prizes attached to it. Right. Some trees have gift cards, and other trees have free classes. That's what we offer in the WOW one. We have lots of things.
I have a wine tree that's there, so you can get a case of wine that is really pretty tasty wine.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We have lots of things, everything from place settings to wreaths to beautiful trees. And so if you...
So where are the trees going to be? And
I was just going to say that. It is everything is being put up this weekend, into this week, and we officially start on the 17th with our display at the Roots Center up in, off of, I forget
Roots
how do we
Road,
get there?
I think.
Roots Road, it's called.
You go up Lockstep Road or what's the
Lockhouse Road. Yeah. And it's right up there, and you can see it anytime you're going to work out at the gym or you come in for soccer class or any of those things, or if you just want to visit the Reminder.
Reminder Publishing, one of our big sponsors. Yeah,
so,
and it's right there, and it's really beautiful this year. God, Lisa Sunderland Burns is the mastermind behind a lot of it, with the help of all the folks at Westfield on Weekends, who are all volunteers, incidentally. And we work so hard to try to do some good stuff, and we're doing it. So folks can go to Westfield on Weekends. to the website, and you then get to look at the tree. You don't have to go to see them.
Right. You can. I mean, a lot of people take a trip up there to look
Well,
at it
it's
because
really
it's gorgeous.
magical,
Right.
yeah.
It's magical and beautiful. And especially if you go in the evening,
Yeah,
it's
oh my gosh.
particularly beautiful. But more importantly, you could look at it online, and any donation for the raffle, any participant is making a donation to WOW. So if you like Pumpkin Fest and you like the events that we offer, and you like to come down for, our big concerts from Up Close and Musical or our children's events, then being part of this fundraising event is really important.
Yeah.
So-
it's really exciting. And of course, when you're planning something like December Fest, there always seems to be something. Oh my God, I don't know how many times I read copy. When you, thank God for you, Kathy, because you read copy and you say, Bob, you've got Tuesday, October 18th, when Tuesday is October 16th or something. I've got, somehow or other, I get it all confused.
Well, you know what? There's a lot going on, and really December Fest, unlike Pumpkin Fest, which is one day but full of a lot, and so the copy for that day is pretty extensive
Yeah.
too. This is pages. We
Yeah.
have maps to visit the best lighting, best displays in the city. We have children's events. We have Santa and Mrs. Claus coming to the center. We have concerts and
We've got a lottery board.
Yeah.
There is a wonderful event with the Straw Dogs Association, which Straw Dogs is a regional literary
Yep.
guild.
oh yeah,
That-
that Writers Aloud, and it is where writers come in and share their stories, a 3-minute story that they write with other writers and anyone who wants to hear those stories. And so we're hoping that most folks will write something about the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, and whatever experiences you have or memories you want to share. And come on down. That's going to be our first time doing that event, and then we hope to have it on a regular basis
Regular
throughout the
basis.
year.
Yeah.
Yep.
December 11th, I think. But to try. Well, and also, folks asked about the tree lighting. The tree lighting is happening. There are 2 trees in our town. One of them is an unofficial tree, and the official tree is at Elm Street Plaza. The other tree is on the green, which is called Park Square. The green is Park Square. But now I'm referring to Elm Street Green, and I'm confusing everyone. So
Well,
We'll be
but
there
it's
with the truck,
important.
hopefully. Cross
Yeah,
your fingers.
Right, and it's
November
really,
29th, everyone, for you guys to know.
And it's
Yep.
an earlier start time, too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Shop
yeah.
local Saturday, so there'll be events all day long throughout the city. There's a Santa breakfast in the morning that we're very excited about, and then we go into
Bless you, Denny.
the afternoon activities with the tree lighting. But it is earlier this year, so Bob, why don't you tell the schedule intimately? It starts
Yeah.
arrive at
Oh, well, it's
4:30.
Yeah, you arrive down there at 4:30. That's so that you can go shop and then go directly there. The tree lighting is, according to the mayor, promptly at 5:15.
Yep.
But prior to, we're going to have, oh God, there are Toy Story characters. There's Santa and Mrs. Claus. The Grinch and his mobile are coming.
Yummy hot chocolate.
Yummy hot chocolate, and lots of fun. The high school show choir, of course, and the high school pep band or brass choir are going to be there.
Perfect.
And it's a great evening, and you get to get your picture taken with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
And I
of
believe the
course,
hope is also you'll stop at a restaurant downtown after you finish with
Oh,
the tree
man.
lighting and have dinner downtown.
that would be absolutely great.
Sure.
Yeah, you could go right across the.
Where does the tree come from, Bob? That's being lit.
Oh, I wish I.
I think it is stored at the Westfield Gas and Electric.
Yeah, this is not like.
Is it an artificial tree
Yes.
in both locations?
Yes, both
Yes.
locations have an artificial tree. At one point, we had a tree on the plaza was the official tree,
Right.
and then people were living under it apparently,
And it was dying.
and it was
Oh.
dying.
It was
And
pretty much
I
rotted
felt
out.
really badly. I mean, like for the folks who were living under the tree first, and secondly that it was dying, and so it had to be cut down. So what do? You can't wait for a tree unless. How big a tree can you buy? How big a, you can't buy a 18-foot tall Christmas
Sure you
tree.
can.
But
18 feet?
18
Yeah.
feet, but yeah, you could. But you then cut it down, and then it dies, and you throw it away.
Right, unless you buy a tree that's potted and then you plant it.
And can you buy an
Also, you can
18-foot tree
donate
that's
Christmas
potted?
trees.
Yeah.
You
Christmas
buy
trees you can donate to goat farms because
Yep.
goats love Christmas trees.
Do
They
they?
love to eat them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The,
love
the goats eat those spindly
they love
little.
them.
They love them.
Love them.
Oh my gosh! I had no idea. No.
You just have to. We have a few goat farms around here. One was our friend Joe McCoy had one for a few years.
I
So
can
used
tell
to
you
bring
firsthand.
our tree up there.
We
Oh.
had a baby goat for our pet, Leslie, and she liked Christmas trees.
Wait a
Sure.
minute.
They love 'em.
You had a baby goat.
Yes, I did. My grandmother saw that it was about to be slaughtered and couldn't bear it because she was so cute. So she brought her home to us instead of a dog.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And
She lived with us for years, and she was
was it
adorable.
a male or a female?
Female, Leslie.
Oh, Leslie. Well,
Leslie could be. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
She was very gender neutral back then, but
Les.
um,
yeah.
but yeah, she was
down.
adorable.
So what about those pellets that she wasn't in the house with you? Was
No, of course not.
Oh,
She had
all
a
right.
little
Oh.
barn. We had a little shed for her own space.
all right, okay.
No.
Well, I don't know.
Those
Some
are beautiful
folks.
animals.
Oh,
They come when you
animals.
call. They'll come when you call them.
Yes, she was beautiful. She used to, what was that hip dance where you hit the hips? I forget that. I don't know what you call it.
Macarena.
Hey,
No,
Macarena.
Something like it. Well, you hit your hip with someone else, and so the goat, when she heard that music, would dance with us.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She was adorable.
So, the idea of goats munching on grass is another idea. You buy enough. James has always wanted a couple of goats for our backyard, and then we wouldn't have to pay landscaping.
I don't know if they'd
Well,
eat that
you can
much.
You can
You can
hire.
hire a service that will bring their flock of goats
Yep.
to you, and they have them in this area, I believe. And it's particularly good if you have a hillside that's hard to mow, and every few years the briars and everything grow so high. Well, the goats will love all that stuff. They'll cut it. They'll eat it right down to the ground.
And are they working like they're on the clock from like 12 to 5, and then they go home, or do you have to?
I think you can hire them for a couple hours or half a day or
Yeah.
whatever, and and if it's not in a downtown area, sometimes they can just leave the goats if it's a kind of a
Like your yard,
secluded
they could
area.
easily leave.
We could
the
have it,
yard.
and yeah. It's sort of like the guys came to do the summer cleanup. Oh God, it looked like ICE was coming to arrest me or something this week. There were 5 yesterday. There were 6 maybe people
Six what?
with masks on and these what look like. They're blowers, and they're all blowing in my yard. They're blowing all of the leaves all over the place. And
Would you want to breathe that stuff in?
Huh?
Would you want to breathe all that leaf debris in?
No, I don't want to.
That's why they're wearing masks.
Oh, okay. But oh my gosh, I took a picture of them because I said, people going by. I mean, it looks like an invasion.
And Bob, five people working on your yard goes much faster than one.
Landscapers, Bob? Is that
Yeah,
what
this
you're
is my
describing?
Proudly Landscaping. Proudly Landscaping,
yeah,
really
well,
great.
The old saying, many hands make light work.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
They were in and
You
out of
probably
there.
do your yard in a half hour.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
So why are
And
you disparaging them then?
I'm not disparaging them. I just said that it was like overwhelming to me to see all these people, and I thought, what are the folks driving by must think, What is going on at this house?
Hey,
Or they
everybody,
said landscaping.
do not plan a flash mob for Bob's birthday.
You see this everywhere. There's landscaping companies with many employees on lots of property.
Yeah.
But
do not.
it's a little
Hey,
excessive. Give me a young
Denny.
18-year-old just out there,
Yeah, but it's
with
the
the-
season.
Denny,
They're
can't-
busy.
Cancel the flash mob for Bob's birthday. He won't be able to handle it.
No, ice is going to take me.
I'm gonna please no flash mobs, please. Incidentally, where am I looking? I'm looking over here. No, where am I looking? I'm looking
Right there.
There we go. All right. Hey, everybody, let's just take a break here.
Thank God.
I know. What am I gonna play?
I'm going to
Listen.
say goodbye. I'm going to go take care of my cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen.
Thank you so much. You have your wonderful, beautiful guest, Kathy. I'm getting a little runny here. So
Oh, my
Yeah, it's
God.
all good.
Go,
Feel better.
Go, run,
you.
get go. Yeah.
I'll think of you as I take my nap.
Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Yeah.
Feel better.
Denny.
Bye, Denny.
Peter.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
all.
Thank
Talk
you.
to you
Thank
soon.
you.
You know, it's so interesting. When Denny was doing that thing, I was thinking, I used to do that when I pretended that I had a cold to get out of school. Or something. I would have my little thing that my net,
Yeah.
Or do you ever get that?
Are you saying you're faking it,
anyone
Bob?
and faked a cold online? You're pretty honest. So
I am.
Yeah. No?
No, because I didn't really like to call out. I loved school and I loved work. So
Oh, all right.
I don't really like to call out. That's why sometimes I'll say to you, can I just work from home because I'm in the middle of the project and I
Yeah.
just don't feel like getting ready.
Yeah. Well, I am like, I where are we looking now? We're back out
Yeah,
here.
we're back out
We're
there.
back out there.
Yep.
All right, good. I really prefer to work, but there are days that I just want to sit there
Yeah.
and read or whatever.
I'm starting to enjoy that when I scale back from Mount Holyoke a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
down to like 2 or 3 shifts a month. I'm
Sure.
actually enjoying sleeping in and actually able to unwind a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
God!
awesome.
Yes. Oh, really? So listen, I think I like this song. Today is John Baptiste's birthday. You know John Baptiste?
Uh-huh.
So wonderful. Since it's Veterans Day, everyone, happy Veterans Day. And here's to all the soldiers all over who are doing noble work for all of us. This is Freedom. And I think was it from the movie Selma, or it was from one of those wonderful biopics.
I wonder. I don't know.
But this is Freedom, and John Baptiste.
I'm a praying
What
child, period.
what a
That's where I
musician!
get my freedom. I tell you, freedom to me is the ability for men and women, all created equal, to speak, think, and do or not do what you want.
When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but it feels like I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. I'm gonna get, 'cause it's my I look up to the stars, I know exactly who we are. 'Cause then I see you shining, you shining, you shining. Oh, yeah. Everybody in the let me see you wobble. Let me see you shake. Let me see you wobble. Can you make it break? Oh yeah. Let me see you wobble. Woo! Come on now. When I move my body just like I don't know why, but it feels I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so I'm gonna get it, 'cause it's
Underwriting for the community programming is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here. Join us the second Wednesday of every month for Joe Didi's take on, well, everything. Listen to The Joe Didi Show, second Wednesday of every month at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
WSFD-LP. LP?
Low power.
What is that?
Low power.
Yeah.
When I do the legal ID, I have to do the LP.
Oh, really? Okay. And that sounds like we're only going to that house over there that I can see from here.
It reaches into Springfield. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is exciting. I could hear it when I left, when I drove out of town the other
Wow.
day for a distance.
Wow.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are in 3 locations. We're on Westfield TV at Channel 15. We're on Southwick TV at Channel 15. And what's the other one?
Agawam.
Agawam TV at Channel 15.
Yep.
And is there another?
WestfieldTV.org.
WestfieldTV.org.
107.5 FM, so on your dial. And then streaming the 107.5 signal on live365.com.
Wow.
Working
That's
on an
great.
app, so, too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, what's it like when you're suddenly you got your mother back? It's in your house. Does it seem like you're back to your childhood in some way? How does that work?
No, actually, I wasn't sure how it was going to work because, she had a stroke. And so part of the reason she has to be with someone is because of memory loss.
Oh,
and
okay.
so we go to her speech and memory classes, and we go to her PT, physical therapy classes and everything. And we just talk the whole way. Like we drove down to the ferry the other day to go home for a doctor's appointment, and we just chatted the whole way. Although the conversation was very similar on the way back, it didn't matter because we were just talking and she was happy. And so I don't feel like the kid. I don't feel like the mom.
You don't feel like the mom. You don't feel like the kid.
I just feel
Friends?
like maybe friends. I just, she's just great.
Yeah,
So,
I know she is. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, she's a whippersnapper. When she goes to all of her classes, she walked into one class and said to the therapist, "This room looks like it's for children, and I'm 89. I don't feel comfortable here." And the therapist said, "Well, I only work with adults." And my mother said, "Well, I can see that, but you can understand why I don't feel good here." And when we came back the next time, she had gotten rid of all of the children's stuff because she is an adult therapist.
And she had like
A little
children,
a little children's seat. All the books and magazines were for kids. Like everything was for children, and my mom felt very validated. So it was really great.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
a great therapist.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Your mom is a kind person. Today is Kindness Day, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah. What is
Kindness
it? World
Week.
Kindness
Week, yeah.
Yeah. For you, what does it mean to be kind?
Well, I think it's every waking moment you think about how you can make things a little bit easier for others. That's what I think kindness is.
And it has to be intentional.
Yes. I think you think about ways that you can help make things better in the world. And being kind also is cutting people slack, not imagining that just because you're having a bad day, that someone else who might cause an obstacle in your way is doing that intentionally.
Yeah.
It might be either part of their job or part of their experience or part of their life. And it just so happens that you might be having a bad day. So don't take it out on them.
You know, it's so hard for me. I have two things going because I have lately said to myself every night before I go to bed and every day I wake up, I said, make today be filled with intentional kindness.
Yep.
Because you have to intend to be kind.
Yep.
And it's so hard sometimes when you're intent, I'm exasperated. It might be a good word. Exasperated.
Right.
I haven't used that word in a long while. Are you exasperated sometimes?
Sometimes.
I get exasperated, and the exasperation leads to my being snappish, or
Yeah.
what's the word? That could be taken for
Curmudgeon-y.
Yeah, and is curmudgeon-y unkind? When you're when you're curmudgeon-y, are you being unkind?
Sometimes. Sometimes if you're choosing to wallow in that instead of looking at the, it's hard for me because I'm a glass half full kind
Yeah,
of woman. And
right.
so I try really hard to always see the bright side. As difficult as that is, I try every day to
Right.
do that. But I think back to days in my career or days when I was younger where I would snap at someone and just be terrible. And I am grateful that I have this life to realize that that's just not the way to do it.
Well,
You know?
it's hard when your filter is kindness, and yet you get sort of like, I'll give you an example. Okay, so folks, I went to the Geek Squad today. Before
I heard.
Yeah, I had to go to the Geek Squad.
You didn't come to this Geek Squad?
Oh, I couldn't because you didn't have something for me to buy unless you did. This thing here, okay, that goes into my
You busted your
computer.
power supply.
Yeah, you know why? Because I tripped over the power supply, and the little thing that goes, the doodad that goes into the computer got
Right.
pushed, and they said, "Oh no,
Yeah, those are. Unless you know exactly what you need to buy, they're really hard to replace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were going to send it back, and they were going to repair it, and I said, "Oh no, I can't wait. I got work. I got miles to go before I sleep. I got all this stuff on this computer. You know what it's like.
Yes.
You got all your life on the computer."
I thought you were telling me that you were getting the computer from the office done. At
Oh,
the Geek Squad.
wouldn't that be- oh no! Oh yeah! Oh God! I should bring that. Holy Mother God! All right, so I get there, and at the Geek Squad, wonderful Geek Squad. I got to give a shout out to Best Buy, because if you're ever at Best Buy and they have a Geek Squad, like ours here in the Holyoke Mall, they are the kindest and most patient people in the entire country. I sat, and for me, I got there, and there were these two older folks, okay, who have made an appointment. You got to make an appointment at the Geek Squad, because walk-ins, you have to wait your turn, and because there are people who have appointments smart enough to do
Right,
that. I
right.
wasn't smart enough to do that.
People think we geeks just sit around and do nothing.
Oh, yeah. So really? So there are these two people, and they're older, and one of them is sitting down and has a notebook out and is writing stuff in it, and his wife is standing next to him trying to do something. And I said to myself, Bob, these are the folks that were here the last time that you came in with your stuff. And I said, No, they're there all of the time. I swear, they must come in all of the time. And they were taking their sweet time and whatever. And the gentleman, there was only one gentleman there at the time, and he said, "I'm sorry, everyone, but we'll have to, who in line has their appointments?" And there were two people in line that had appointments. And who are the other is well, let's shame you into say that you didn't follow the rules. So I raised my hand, and the woman in front of me, and then there was another guy in line. And he said, "All right, I'm going to take you in order, et cetera, et cetera." So I said, "Well, I got my phone. I'll do Wordle, and I'll do my stuff."
Right.
And I did Wordle, and I did connections, and I did the strands. I couldn't get strands. I was doing strands. It was like 20 minutes, and those couple were still there and whatever, and I was going, "Bob, you said intentional kindness. Please, please,
Yep.
please." And then another man came in, and he had an appointment. And I had been standing here for 20 minutes, but he got seen before me because he had the appointment. I was exasperated, and I didn't know. And then on the way, now this is always the case, the man who had kept me waiting all that time with his wife, turns around and says, "I am so sorry for keeping you all here. And good luck," and smiled and went on his way. And the smile wasn't a gloating smile. It was like, it was an honest sort of smile.
Right.
And I thought to myself, I have been stewing about, in my mind, I've been saying, get it over with, for God's sakes, or please don't come in here like, and then I'm thinking, I'm in there every other month with a different question, and there must be somebody standing in line said it's him again.
Maybe.
And maybe the guys who are there are saying it's him again, although they never let on. Although they do say, "Hi, Bob, how are you?"
Right.
But,
well, I'll remind you that exasperation and stewing and all that is very bad for blood pressure.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm having trouble. I mean, the balance of that.
Breathing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you can understand this one. So I'm driving back home in my car, and I said, I better find out what's happening in the world, because I was exasperated this morning. There's taping on Monday, and so everything might be better tomorrow, but who knows? The Congress now has voted to move the bills along, or the funding along, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm getting anxious and more anxious. And then so I turned to another station, and they were talking about global warming. And I turned to another station, and they were taking calls from people complaining about what was happening in Washington and the different parties and the lack of cooperation and compromise. And I'm saying, I can't turn anywhere. I cannot turn anywhere. And so I said, I got to turn. So I put on classical music, which lately has begun to soothe me. But I thought, Kathy, this intentional kindness, I'm being challenged right at the moment.
Yeah, right. And you have to just breathe. You just have to breathe. I was happy to see on the news. Did you see it yesterday? No. Monday. Did you see the news about the Supreme Court and the decision? No. They said, no, we're not entertaining the LGBT right to marriage, or they're not going to entertain it at the Supreme Court level.
They're going to entertain it at the court?
No, they're just saying,
they're booting
see ya.
it.
Yep.
Well, thank God.
So that should make you happy.
That's one thing. So you find the bright spot, and then you jump. Yeah. It's when I found, it's sort of like me going, oh, good, Ted Lasso's got another season that I can look forward to. Yay, 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 yeah. At any rate, okay, so let's play a song, everyone. Oh God, I love this one. Battle Hymn of the Republic. Peter, we're going to stop it, fade out at 3 because it's a very long song. Okay, so I would love to have you hear Father Tom Young. Now, this is a priest,
Awesome.
who is a jazz, has a following online. He's got a jazz program. His name is Father Tom Vaughn, and he is an incredible pianist. So here he is at the Blue Note in New York City doing the Battle Hymn of the Republic like you've never heard it before. So this is Battle Hymn of the Republic for Veterans Day. Was your dad a veteran?
He was.
Okay.
Korea.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Here is Battle Hymn of the Republic, Father Tom Vaughn.
Support for community programming provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. Visit bettsplumbing.com or 14 Coleman Avenue, Westfield. Public welcome.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Wow, it is Tuesday, Veterans Day. Isn't that a cool version of that song?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Battle Hymn of the Republic. Your father was in Korea.
Yes, he was.
What branch of the service was he?
Army.
Army.
Yeah. He and my uncle.
Both on the Army. Were they drafted or did they enlist?
I believe, enlisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad enlisted for World War II, as a matter of fact, which is so freaky to me that, he was at he was stationed at Midway Island, but it was after the Battle of Midway. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was part of the construction corps or whatever, I think.
Seabees.
Seabees, you're absolutely right. He was a Seabee, yeah.
Yep.
Now, the Kiwanis Club in Westfield has all of these great flags down in front of the middle school across from me.
It's amazing.
Have
I
you
just
seen
drove by with my mom, yeah.
Every one of those flags represents
Yep.
a soldier and honors them. And they do that with the Marines. The Marines put them up with the Kiwanis of Greater Westfield.
Yeah, it looks great.
And there's one for my dad there. So
that's
you play, and I think I get the flag after it's all over with. I don't know how many flags a person can have,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah, but that's great.
Yeah, it's a lovely way of honoring this month, honoring veterans. And as you say, Peter, we've got to tell everybody about the parade this morning if you're listening on Tuesday
So
morning.
the parade is still happening.
Right.
You line up at 10 o'clock, step off at 10:30 from
Right.
City Hall now.
Uh-huh.
then
But people don't, it's not for just anybody to line up and march in the
No,
parade.
you have to be pre-registered, but if you want to see the parade, it steps off at 10:30
Okay,
from
gotcha.
City Hall. And then at 11 o'clock, the ceremony will be inside at Westfield Middle School instead of outside in Parker Park.
Okay. So it's going by at 11. It's going to go by my house at about what time?
Probably close to 11.
Close to 11. So I got to make sure I'm out of bed and dressed and standing there waving at people. Then walk down to there are always wonderful speeches, and it's a really good thing to go to. So
Yeah.
I enjoy that. And it's a day off of school, am I right? We're off for
Yes.
Veterans Day.
It is.
And is there mail today? No
I
mail.
believe Veterans is a
It's a
federal holiday.
Federal.
holiday. So yeah.
That would mean
Yeah.
no mail.
Does that mean I have off? Kidding.
I have it off. I was
really. Yeah.
I was able to schedule a long needed dentist appointment for today.
Oh, gotcha. And I guess there are sales all over the place.
Big sales.
Big sales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're claiming pre-Black Friday sales. Who cares?
Pre
Yeah.
Black Friday.
If you do that sort of thing and face crowds, then yes, it might be for you.
I'm doing my shopping online this year.
Me too.
You both are? Oh my gosh. I am.
I have a couple gag gifts I'm getting people.
Oh, okay. Are we having some kind of celebration? We don't do that sort of
We're
stuff.
going to pre-tape a Bobby G and Company because both Christmas and New Year's are both on Thursdays.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All righty. And I thought I might tape a couple of an extra show. We have Ed Orgill wasn't able to make today, and I wanted to do a show with him because he's always good. We always talk about music, and he tells us how to listen and stuff. We learn all kinds of things. And I wanted him to be on it, and so I said, I'm going to talk to Peter. Maybe we don't pre-tape on a Monday. Maybe we do it on Tuesday or Friday afternoon or whatever, But
More work for Peter.
Huh?
More work for Peter.
More work for Peter. Oh my God! Listen, I'll buy you a second coffee or whatever. He's no longer. When are you going to get back to coffee? He's now on this
Iced tea.
Iced tea is going to be. Is that going to be
best.
through the winter?
Probably, yeah.
It's the best. That's what I
Really?
drink too. Iced tea.
Do you have that non-sweetened
Yep.
raspberry syrup? in
No,
it?
I use
No.
Crystal Light.
Crystal Light.
Yeah.
Crystal Light iced tea?
Iced tea, lemon, decaffeinated. It's great.
I need a kick. Oh, we should have asked our resident doctor, Dennis Akins, this morning about this. But I heard today that their coffee is supposedly good. 1 cup of filter coffee a day is very good for atrial fibrillation.
Wow.
Apparently.
I had not
Yeah.
heard that.
That'd be
Yeah.
counterintuitive to me.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
to me
I
as
know.
well.
Yeah.
Atrial fibrillation speeds up your heart,
Yep.
and so does caffeine.
Yep. And
Unless
I
it's
thought
talking
the
about
same-
polyphenols or something.
No. They might have used that word. I don't know. I didn't know what it was. But they were basically saying 1 cup of filtered coffee. And I don't know what's the difference. What would be the opposite of unfiltered? But what is an unfiltered cup
Maybe
of
the
coffee?
ones that do the
It's
where
like
they
instant coffee or something.
press it down. Maybe I don't know.
But doesn't it have to go through a filter?
I would think.
Unless
think
you
it does.
buy it. I don't know. Whatever
I
it
don't
is, whatever it is, an unfiltered cup of coffee is supposedly good. And they had this doctor saying, I'm thinking that everyone should have 1 cup of unfiltered coffee a day.
Yeah.
So
I drink 1 cup of coffee.
I drink 2 cups of coffee, sometimes 3 cups of coffee. I'm not good at it, Kath. I'm not good at it. At any rate. Also, today is Red Lipstick Day. And I wonder, do you ever wear lipstick occasionally, don't you?
I do, but never red.
Never red.
No, I just don't have the complexion for it.
Neither do I, for that matter. Red lipstick.
Yeah, but people who can wear it well look amazing.
I think it's one of those things that's associated, used to be associated with, dare I say, tarts. You mentioned Pop-Tarts earlier or something. That bad girls wore it or whatever.
Well,
And,
I mean, red, there were times where wearing red lipstick was scandalous, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I admire women that can wear the perfect shade of red. Because, there's blue red and orange red.
Oh, yes, yeah. Now,
That's the
do
one
you
that
do
fits.
like I've seen online where, oh my God, I saw this great clip. You gotta do a clip of Lucille Ball with Vivian Vance and William Frawley dressed as in drag in this scene, and what the makeup man had done and made a perfect little heart like thing right in the center.
Right.
And I know that people. I see it on television you ever do this when there's a program on, you get close to the screen because you want to look at their skin or you want to see, is that a birthmark or whatever? I'm still trying to figure out why Don Lemon looks so young. And
Because he has great makeup.
Yeah, but there is something, I think he's had there's something wrong with the skin around his mouth. And I wondered what it was. So I've been getting close to the screen. And then, so I get close to the screen and I look at a couple of the women on QVC and they have extended their lip. They don't have an upper lip.
Yes.
And so they have a brown pencil and they go over it and then they...
Yes. That is because as women age, as people age, their lips get thinner. So have you ever seen...
Is that right?
Yes. Have you ever seen a woman who's had lip plumping?
Oh, yeah.
Their lips look ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Right?
Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some women would rather use their makeup to do it.
Rather than plump up your lips.
Right. So they put makeup on.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
I was going to say, Pete, have you ever tried it?
That'd be negative.
No.
Some people
Bob,
try
have
it.
you?
No, I
Have you ever tried it?
No,
Some people try it, Bob, and it looks natural. Some people overdo it and it looks stupid.
Wouldn't it be funny, though? We could do it. So, I'm going to ask Jessica Martin to bring in a plumper for me.
Oh, my
and
God.
we'll look and see if indeed it makes a difference.
It apparently does, but not enough for me to do it.
No. Red Lipstick Day, everybody. Red lipstick. Oh, also, it is the other interesting thing that I thought was it's also Singles Day. Do you remember what it was like to be single? And are singles?
Yes, I do.
Peter, you were very quick to, yeah. And what was and if you were to use 3 words to describe what it's like for you to be single.
At the age I was single at, it's scary.
Scary.
When I was younger, it wasn't scary.
It was what?
It was exciting.
Exciting. Okay.
Now it's scary.
Now it's scary to be single. Well, I got news for you. As far as I can see, I was there. You were married. You're not single any longer.
Correct. Yeah.
What about you, Kath? Single. Was it what?
I don't remember being single. It's been a long time. I mean, I've been with Kelly we're in our 22nd year.
Oh my
and
gosh.
And before that, I was with Jeff for 20, well, not 20 years, but a good amount of time also. And so I was not, I guess most of the time when I was single, I was in high school.
Oh, it was high school.
Yeah.
So
high
that
school
would
and
be
part of college, and I just sort of used it as an opportunity to meet other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably say that as a single man, I was single until I was on and off single, to tell you the truth. I mean, like, do you count dating as when you're dating somebody? Is that single?
That's still single until you declare.
And what you declare what?
That you're dating.
You're dating.
Yes, you're starting.
This is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend.
You're embarking on pursuing a relationship.
Okay, all right. So up to that point, it was fun. And the minute that I said, this is my boyfriend, or this is my girlfriend, there was one of those somewhere along the way, I started to get nervous or something. Nervous, very nervous. And it only took James to help me to move beyond that nervousness. Right. So for singles, I don't know, do you think it's tougher for people to be single today than it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on your age, honestly. My daughter's 36, and she has found a new love, and they were very specific about, we're not yet dating, we're just seeing each other, and then they were dating, and then they were, so I think it's hard. I think I would not want to be. I think if Kelly was not here, I might be sad that I wasn't with someone.
Yeah.
But I think I'd probably want to try to find someone. I like being in a relationship.
Yeah. A lot of philosophers actually say that we're supposed to be in relationships. I think it's part of that gene in us, but there's also that gene of fear. I was thinking about it today, actually, on this day of veterans. The idea of being a veteran or being a soldier, they have to deal with fear every day. Every day.
Right.
And even when they're not doing soldiering, there is that
But you know how they combat that fear? It's the camaraderie and companionship of being in a unit with the same goal.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then you think about, the people who are not in it don't experience it. And that's why sometimes when they come home, it's not so easy. Not only did they deal with some traumatic stuff,
right,
they also had this camaraderie, and now they have to, this person was at home just continuing their lives that they had, and then all of a sudden
they had other support systems.
They have to do that. Yeah. I have a lot of relatives who have partners who have served,
right,
and have been away for extended amounts of time.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's difficult, and you need.
You have to be completely in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Well, we respect and admire every one of those folks who are in relationships, and we also understand that some folks choose to be single.
Yeah.
And that's an okay thing,
I think it's great too.
Yeah. On the sexuality spectrum, as you do a lot of the sexuality training, asexual is on that spectrum.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Which could be respected.
Right.
Why? Well, and I think the older you get, the more you crave being alone, but you also crave that companionship in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Peter, how are we doing on time here, my friend? Yes. Little dead air there. Fill it.
You have about 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
That means you need to wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah. All righty. So, look, everybody, I want to recommend to you, we're going to talk about it more at another time, but I watched Netflix Frankenstein by Guillermo, that's now Del Toro. It's Guillermo somebody, who also did that Pinocchio thing. Yeah. My God, it is the most wonderful movie. Oh my God, it's 2.5 hours long. I recommend that you see it. And I also then, after you see it, look and do the documentary that tells how he made it. And then it will make you want to go back. I've never seen a movie that I wanted to see again right away.
Right.
It is so good, Kathy.
I actually just saw the little preview of it right before I came, because I was setting Mom up to watch something.
And not be afraid of fear.
Right.
Not horror movies. It's not a horror movie. It's a movie about relationships, and
That's
really,
great.
It's really lovely.
I
What do
always
you got
take
to
your
recommend?
take your recommendations, but right now I'm watching Poldark.
Poldark.
Yes.
The old one or the new one?
No, old.
Aidan Quinn.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was not
Aidan
on,
Turner.
No, Turner. Yes, it was not. I didn't see it when it came out.
Yeah.
And my mother's obsessed with Outlander. She has seen all 7 seasons.
Sure.
So we're now watching Poldark,
Which is so much
it's
like.
so
oh,
good.
So
it's so good. Also, though.
So good. Hey, everyone. Why don't we go out to, whose birthday it is today? It's Samara Joy. Samara Joy is just a joy. And why don't we play her No More Blues song? This is when she was on to the Today program. No More Blues, she really, when you hear the notes she hits, do you know Samara Joy?
No, I don't.
Oh my God, you've got to listen to her. She's a grown-up, young version of what Ella Fitzgerald was in her life. Samara Joy. No More Blues. Everybody, hey, we'll see you next week. Now get out there and volunteer. Also go to westfieldonweekends.com for all the information.
Everything. Come on down.
Yeah, and the Tree Jubilee starts this weekend, and all the big happenings in Decemberfest start November 29th. Okay. See you, everyone.
No more blues, I'm going back home. No more dues, I promise no more to roam. Home is where the heart is, the funny part is, my heart's been right there all along. No more tears and no more sighs, no more fears. I've said my last goodbye if trouble beckons me. I swear I'm gonna refuse, I'm gonna settle down and there'll be no more blues. Every day when I am far away, my thoughts turn homeward, forever homeward. I have traveled round the world in search of happiness, but all the happiness I found was in my hometown. No more blues, I'm going back home. No more dues, I'm through with all my wandering now. I'll settle down and never roam. Find a man and build a home. When we settle down, there'll be no more blues. Nothing but happiness when we settle down. There'll be no more blues. Nothing but happiness when we settle down. There'll be no more blues.